When someone feels a desperate need for connection but lacks the tools to ask for it, they often default to disruption. It is a social paradox. They want to be included, yet their first move is to break the very game they want to join. This behavior is known as a maladaptive bid. It is a clumsy, often destructive attempt to initiate engagement that effectively forces others to pay attention, even if that attention is negative. The common reaction is to retreat or to meet the chaos with anger. However, focusing solely on the disruption leaves the underlying desire for interaction unaddressed, driving the aggressor further into isolation. Policing the bad behavior without acknowledging the plea behind it leaves the social space fractured. The cycle continues because the core need for connection remains ignored. We can see this mechanic play out in a meadow with a group of friends. This is our baseline of harmonious interaction, a group at peace. The peace is broken when Windy, the tornado, sweeps in and snatches the beach ball. The immediate reaction from the sprout and the acorn is a mixture of shock and fear. Windy is a literal tornado, and this physical nature makes their attempt to join the fun inherently aggressive. Instead of a game starting, the force of Windy's arrival drives the others away. Windy now finds themselves in a social vacuum. They have the ball, but they have successfully terrified the very people they wanted to play with. Resolution starts with a mediator stepping into the fray. The first role is practical. You cannot reason with active chaos. Sunflower takes control by stepping firmly in front of the group. She uses her body to block the threat and shield the victims from further disruption. She then shatters the momentum of the conflict by establishing a hard, unambiguous boundary, using a megaphone to deliver a clear no. To reinforce this safety protocol, Sunflower recruits community support, calling out to Bluey to assist in retrieving the ball. This firm boundary creates a necessary pause. It stops the immediate damage, but it is a temporary hold, not a solution to the underlying problem. Many people stop at the boundary, using punishment or shame to end the conflict. This approach typically forces the disruptor into a defensive posture, ensuring detention remains. The pivot is the next phase. The mediator must transition immediately from enforcing the rule to offering a way back into the group. Sunflower begins by politely requesting that the ball be returned, addressing the rule breaking directly without using insults. Then she adds the second half, an explicit invitation for Windy to join the game. This answers the maladaptive bid by validating the desire for inclusion. This sequence provides an exit strategy. By offering what they actually wanted, the mediator removes the need for the aggressive behavior to continue. When met with an invitation instead of an attack, the aggressor's demeanor shifts instantly. Windy accepts the invitation and agrees to join everyone. Compliance gained through force often results in resentment. Compliance gained through an invitation builds the foundation for trust. We see the final result here. The disruptive energy is gone, replaced by a collaborative activity where the entire group is working together. Repair involves taking an isolated individual and weaving them back into the group. The stolen ball is back, but the real success is the restored social balance. This diagram maps the mechanics we just observed. While the playground is our case study, these steps scale into professional and personal settings where similar needs for connection are at play. Step 1 is holding a firm boundary. You must stop the harm and establish safety before anything else can happen. Step 2 is the pivot. Immediately follow the boundary with an invitation that addresses the need for connection. Effective resolution begins with seeing past the surface-level storm. Behind a tornado of bad behavior is someone who